Hello, everyone. My name is Sarah Blizzard. And that's blizzard like the kind of snowstorm, not like the kind of Dairy Queen treat. And I am here in my living room to guide you through a 20-minute chair yoga practice. I am with Small World Yoga here in Nashville, Tennessee, and we are a nonprofit organization that brings yoga to anyone and everyone. We're all about connecting people and creating community. And this is a new way of connecting with you all at home. So let's begin. And again, this is going to be about 20 minutes. I'm going to show you what you need for practice. You're going to need a block if you have one, or you can use a book. That also works. And then a chair. I prefer a chair without arms and without wheels, but if you have only those kinds of chairs, that's totally cool too. If you have wheels, it's just gonna add some more core work to your practice because you'll have to keep it in one place. All right, so let's begin by sitting up tall and straight in your chair. And if your feet don't touch the floor, you can use your block or your book to connect your feet to the earth. Sit up tall, press the crown of your head towards the ceiling, release your shoulder blades down your back. And you can keep your palms open on top of your thighs to signify asking for more energy throughout the rest of your day, or you can keep them closed, signifying asking for more tranquility throughout the rest of your day. I want you to just sit here for a moment and check in, close your eyes if that feels all right, and feel the connection of your body to your chair. Maybe your back pressing against the back of the chair, your hip bones pressing into the seat of the chair. Just get connected, grounded, and present. Start to become aware of your breath. If it helps, you can place one hand over your heart, one hand over your stomach, feeling each inhale and each exhale. If at any point during practice today you lose your breath or in pose, make sure that you back out a little bit of the pose and return to your breath. Your breath is one of the most important things about yoga. And when you're ready, slowly bring your hands to heart center. You can blink your eyes open. We'll begin practice today with 3 deep breaths together as a community. Everybody take a big inhale. Open mouth, release it out. Do that again. Big inhale. Empty. One more time. Big inhale. Let it go. Sit up tall and straight again. I'm going to start with a little bit of a warm-up. So interlace all 10 fingers together. Press your forearms together, touching or near touching. You can set your block or your book to the side. Scoot a little bit forward on your chair. We're going to take some figure 8 or infinity symbols with our wrists, just rotating our wrists a little bit. And if you want to feel super challenged, go ahead and also warm up your ankles while we're here. This requires a little bit of, I think, mental stability to be able to do both of these at the same time. But just try it, see what happens. We're warming up our ankles and our wrists. Don't forget to breathe. Sit up tall. Make sure you're going in all directions. And then release your feet back to the earth. Release your hands. You can shake it out a little bit. Place all 10 fingers on tops of your shoulders. We're gonna do some shoulder openers here. So go ahead and start to press your elbows towards the front of your room and then press them towards the back of the room. Slow rotations with your shoulders. We're just warming up our shoulder joint, our rotator cuff muscles. Start to synchronize your breath with your movement. So maybe when you push forward, you inhale. Pressing back, you exhale. Take one more rotation and then switch directions. Same thing here. Start to synchronize your breath with your movement. Just warming up. Take one more rotation and then release. Yeah, and shake it out. Let's go ahead and take some neck stretches. So go ahead and inhale up your right arm. Slightly grasp your left ear, and then incline your head towards your right bicep. Sit up tall. If it feels okay on your neck, you can set your gaze on the ceiling. Just be careful not to overstretch this big muscle group here. We just want this to feel like a gentle stretch on the side of our neck. Take one more inhale, and then release. Switch sides. Inhale up your left arm. Grasp your opposite side ear, and then tilt your head gently. Breathe. Take one more inhale, and then release. Scoot forward a little bit more on your chair, and we're going to take some hip circles. Start by sitting up tall, and then slowly hinge your hips, press forward, and start to rotate, starting with tiny circles at first, and then wider circles as you feel your hips get a little bit more open. Don't forget to breathe. Synchronize your breath with your movement if that helps you tap into your breath. Take one more wide circle and then switch directions. Another thing that helps me kind of center is putting your hands at heart center if you want. It's a really good spot for them to be if you're not sure what to do with your hands. Take one more rotation and then reset. We're going to take some cat and cow stretches. I'm going to demonstrate this from the side of my chair because it's easier for you all to see it. But feel free to stay seated forward. All right, so come to the edge. If you're not already there, drop your hands. On your inhale, take cow pose. Lift your gaze to the ceiling. Press your belly button towards the front of the room. Press your seat into the chair. This is cow. On your exhale, slowly arch your back towards the back of the room and set your gaze on your belly button. Inhale for cow. Exhale, slowly articulating through all of your vertebrae in your back for cat. And then take 3 more rounds of cat and cow using your own breath. The slower your breath, the slower the movement, the more of a stretch you will get in your lower and your middle back. And I think we're on our last set. So go ahead and sit back up tall. We're going to take a mini chair flow, and this will be really fun. I promise you guys will enjoy this. So if you want, find a block for your book, press it in front of you, between your feet, scoot forward towards the front of your chair. We're going to take a modified sun salutation A. So go ahead and on your next inhale, reach all 10 fingers toward the ceiling, and you really want to have active fingers. So I like to spark my fingers. It helps keep them all active. If you can't reach your hands above your head like this, then take cactus. Yeah, like a cactus. It'll still help you get those nice shoulder muscles. All right, so extended mountain or cactus on your inhale. On your exhale, hinge from your hips, lean forward, bring hands to heart center, and forward fold. Release any tension you might be feeling in your neck. Shake your head yes and no. Maybe plant your hands on the floor. If at any time you feel dizzy, either take it slower or just don't go all the way down to the floor. On your next inhale, halfway lift. You can plant your hands on the block. Also, if you feel dizzy in the forward fold, you can stay in halfway lift. Think about pressing your crown towards the front of the room, getting really tall. Exhale, forward fold. Release your hands to the floor. Big inhale, press firmly through both feet into the floor and lift up for extended mountain pose or your cactus. And then hands back at heart center and reset. We're going to do that 2 more times. These are our Sun A's. Remember that you have modifications that you can take during each of these poses. Okay, big inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Release your neck towards the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Press your shoulder blades down your back. Exhale, fold. Big inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands back to heart center. You all should be a little bit more warmed up by now, I hope. All right, one more stunning. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Big inhale. Extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands back at heart center and reset. Yay. So now that we're all nice and warmed up, let's move on. Okay, we're gonna take eagle pose on the right. Go ahead and take extended mountain, inhale. Wrap your right arm underneath your left. Take the bind. Now, if you can't get this bind today, if it's not accessible to you, grab your book or your block, whatever you've got with you today, and press it in between your forearms. Yeah. Press your forearms into the block. Same thing. You can also hug yourself. So whichever variation you're in right now, press your shoulder blades towards the back of the chair, sit up tall and straight, and press your elbows towards your midline. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release, shake it out. Eagle is a really good pose for your shoulders, opening up your shoulder blades. We're gonna take eagle pose on the left. So go ahead and reset. Inhale, extended mountain. Wrap your left arm underneath your right. So remember your modifications if you're not feeling the bind today in your practice. It's totally okay. Sit up tall, press firmly through both feet into the floor. Take one more inhale, and then release. And shake it out. That's eagle pose. Let's take a side twist. So you can sit in the middle of your chair, up to you. Inhale up your right arm, or reach for the back of your chair with your right arm, and then slowly twist towards your right hand. Make sure that you're sitting up tall. Use your right hand to help you get a little bit deeper into the twist. So on your next inhale, lift the crown of your head towards the ceiling. On your next exhale, twist your right shoulder a little bit closer to the back of your chair. One more inhale. Exhale, release. This is a really good spinal twist for your mid and lower back. Let's do that on the left side. Inhale up your left arm. Grasp the back of your chair. And then slowly twist your left side ribs towards your left hand. Inhale, press the crown of your head towards the ceiling again. Exhale, twist. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly release. And reset. We're going to take half pigeon on the right. You can use your block again in this pose. So again, come forward to the front of your chair. And this is half pigeon on the right. Lift your right leg. Place it on top of your left knee. Sit up tall and straight. This might be enough of a hip opener, a hip stretch right here. That's totally cool. Stay here. Or if you want a little bit more of a deeper hip stretch, slowly hinge forward over your lifted leg. As much as is comfortable so that you do feel that deep stretch, not pain, but deep stretch in your quads and all of your hip flexors. You can release your hands to the block if that's accessible for you. Flex your right foot, your right, all 5 toes towards your knee. That will protect your knee. And breathe. We're going to stay here for 4 more rounds of breath. It takes a little bit longer to release our big muscles in our thighs. And I'm going to show you a different stretch on the opposite side if this is not accessible to you. Take one more inhale. And when you come to the bottom of your last exhale, slowly release. Feel free to shake it out. So half pigeon is a stretch that you can stay in for longer. I actually recommend staying in it for about 10 deep rounds of breath. But for our purposes right now, we just did it for like 5. Okay, so do half pigeon on both sides. But if you cannot get the half pigeon, if it's not accessible to you, I'm going to show you another hip flexor stretch that you can do. Sit up tall. Go ahead and start to lift your opposite leg. And then slowly open up that left knee towards the left side of the room. And you might be here today. Totally cool. Keep it lifted. Keep all 5 toes on your left foot flexed towards your knee. Breathe. And then doing this stretch, slowly start to increase the range of motion by opening up your knee to the side of your chair. Breathe. This is also going to help strengthen your hip flexor muscles, the inner and outer muscles that protect our hip bones. And you can stay here for as long as you feel you need, 5 to 10 breaths. This is just another option if half pigeon is not accessible to you today. And then bring it back to center. Shake out that side. Make sure you do the same exercises on both sides so that you're a little bit more symmetrical. We're coming to the end of class. Go ahead and take what we call Supta Baddha Konasana, or butterfly pose. So open up your knees to the sides of your chair. Maybe you press your heels together. Again, put your left hand over your heart, your right hand over your stomach. Close your eyes. Check in with yourself. And see how you feel now versus the beginning of our practice. Maybe your heart is beating a little bit faster. Maybe you can increase your inhales, increase the length of your exhales, slow it down. And then when you're ready, you can stay here, or you can release the pose, settle back in your chair for the last pose of class, which is Shavasana. Make sure you're connected to the earth in some way, so you can bring your block or your book back beneath your feet. Sit up tall, release your shoulder blades down your back, close your eyes, and allow yourself these last few moments of class to do nothing, to just be present. Start to deepen your breath. Invite tiny movements into your fingers and your toes. Like some wrist and ankle circles again. Take one more good morning, good afternoon, or good evening stretch, raising your arms towards the ceiling. Bring your hands once again to heart center. And we will end practice just the way we began, with 3 deep breaths together. Take a big inhale. Let something go. Do that again. Big inhale. One last time. Biggest inhale of your day. Bring your thumb knuckles to your forehead center for kind thoughts. Bring them to your mouth for kind words. And then one last time through heart center for kindness towards yourself and towards others. Together we bow and say, Namaste. Thank you all so much. Give yourselves a hand for committing to your practice today and for being here with me. Again, my name is Sarah Blizzard and I am with Small World Yoga. You can check us out on our YouTube channel. We're also on Instagram at Small World Yoga, webpage smallworldyoga.org, Facebook. We also have many other online class offerings coming up. So thank you again, and I look forward to seeing you all in person. Bye.